Woodley,
Hey man, how are
missed
you?
you. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm
That's good.
personing.
Oh no. Oh no.
No,
Well,
not too much though.
yeah. So what seems to be the story? Tell me the story. What's the personing? What is this all about?
What's this personing all about? I don't
Yeah,
know. There's uh it's like it feels like there's all this like stuff to figure out, but at the same time, like in my life, but at the same time, there's no life happening.
yeah,
It's like both at the same time,
yeah,
and there's like clarity about that. It's like
yeah,
everything's falling away, but at the
yeah,
same time, there's this like still this feeling that like something needs to happen. That's
yeah,
still there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you believe?
Nothing. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird, right? So that did your past statement make sense then if you don't believe? But when it's nothing?
No, it
No.
doesn't make any sense.
No. Okay. So what's between belief and non-belief? Yes, we can go further. What's between belief and doubt?
What's between belief and doubt?
Yeah,
Th- There's, I mean, I could say nothing, but even between nothing and not nothing
yeah,
is,
yeah. It just goes empty, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So in that emptiness, in that directness, because it's direct, it's not going into belief because you go to the past or doubt, which is the future. So when we trap you in timelessness in this very moment, um, is there a self or no self?
Um, they're both just,
Yeah,
yeah, neither or
yeah,
both or neither, or
yeah.
not
It
even
doesn't
that.
matter, right? It's just
Doesn't
a
matter.
thought. Yeah. So all that you're holding on to is a belief in thoughts.
Mm.
What if
Oh,
that thought, yeah,
wait, but a belief in thoughts is thoughts. Thoughts is
exactly.
a belief in thoughts.
Yeah, and
It's
thoughts
a
is
s
just and belief is just a thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
So so the clarity, so the clarity is like not is so clear. It's almost you. It's indescribable,
It
kind of.
is. I don't know if you catch me saying clarity without words, which always is. And it gets somehow hijacked by a belief or a thought, thinking that there's a next, there's something more and everything. So it hijacks this clarity by making up words that this is not
Mm.
it, that there's something in the past or, there's a personing or whatever, but they're just, it's all, every single word is made up. And it creates this illusion that there's a word named called personing, or there's a word called there's something missing. Yeah.
Yeah, so just like the thoughts about the future or
Yeah.
what suggests something not now, which is just something's missing.
Exactly. Yeah.
But even now, even suggesting now
It's just another thought
it
because now we'll have a next.
suggests time.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
there's
which
no
is
time, which is just a thought. Without thought, there's no time. Without time, there's no thought.
if a thought, yeah, implies there's time.
Yeah.
Does that even applies to like nouns, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Everything is just a thought. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Simple. Really, really
It's
simple.
simple.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so simple that you don't have to think about it.
Mm,
It's so clear that there's no words that can describe it.
no.
No.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's so interesting.
Yeah.
So here's some thoughts.
Go
There's
for it.
the uh, in the story, if there's like frustration or pain, there's this like thought, oh, I should like avoid that. But then I realized that's all that whole thing, the whole
It's
that whole avoid
it
is
tries to go to the future
made
that
up.
does not exist.
Hmm.
So the frustration is it. Even if you unlabel frustration, what's that really even? What's frustration if you peel off the word of it? Sensations.
Sensations, but then that's just more words
If
too.
you take away the sensations, then what?
It just
Is.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we reach the end of language, so to
Yeah.
speak. A reach is not even it.
Yeah. If you listen to my video called the Rise and Fall of the Empire of Words, it it I you probably listened to it.
Probably.
Yeah. It just shows that every single word that comes up is completely made up. So if you even look at the word, if you look it
Yeah.
up, it will just be more words. But what are words but just the combination of a combination of 26 letters? You make a sound. So you're silence that trying to make a sound to create a meaning when it's just all silence. We just convinced that
Yeah.
silence is a word, but it actually is everything.
Right. So if you say, even if you say silence is sounding or
Yeah,
silence is sound, that
yeah,
is not,
yeah.
what is that?
You can't really talk about it. That's what I'm saying, right? But so if you've ever catch what I do, I trick you by using
Yeah.
concepts to uproot concepts, words to uproot words,
Hmm.
until you're left with like, I don't know, because that's where I'm coming from. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Do you?
No,
There you go.
I
You
don't
just
have any
think that
idea
you
what I'm
think
talking
you know, right? By thinking that there's a next. You're somehow convinced that there must be something better.
about. This is something I've noticed this, recently. It's
Okay. You
appearing
can use whatever
to
words.
be
I don't care.
noticed
Yeah. Yeah.
is
I'm not a
exactly is
not a word Nazi.
yeah, yeah. Um what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's like uh no matter what happens next, so to speak,
Yeah.
though there is no next,
Yeah.
that it's just a thought.
Yeah.
And then the question is, what is a thought? And if that's looked at, it's like, well, it's nothing. It's just words,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
there's just
It's
this
just words. It falls apart.
yeah, it falls
Yeah.
apart. Um, but we can say it's just words, but I don't even know what that means.
Even if you
Like
look at words,
they're just
what's
thoughts. I don't
words?
even know what
Yeah.
that means.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Then
Or
you
like
left into that.
mind, right?
What's mind? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't even cut you off, but
That's
yeah.
no, 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 no. So it's like you're kind of like left with like I can't even say it. That's why if you listen to my talks, it's like unknowable, ineffable, unfathomable. You know what? I'm just not trying to come up with word salads. I really, really mean it. That it's unknowable. But because there's no meaning to it too, so there's artistic freedom to talk in poetry and everything. But it always leads into this empty directness. In the empty directness, everything is immediate, it's naked, it's intimate, it's raw.
It's so simple.
It is, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I keep catching myself being like, there's this like thought of like, oh, I
yeah,
lost it, and then there's just like laughter.
yeah, yeah. How can you lose it when
It's
it's
not. I
just a
don't.
thought? Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't lose a thought because there's no thoughts really.
Uh, The the it is a thought too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah,
That's yeah.
yeah,
There's this. There's this. In the story, there's this experience when we talked,
yeah,
where everything was suddenly glowing
yeah, yeah,
in and then there's this like latching on to like, oh well, that must be what it
That's
is.
the past.
That's the idea
It's
of
cock blocking this glow right now.
the past.
The past
Yeah.
is just a cock blocker. It's a Karen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Trying to play, trying to like, well, you know what? The last time there was this glow, what, you know what? But it
I
always,
see.
the thought will only go to the past to try
Mm.
to fuck up thisness. You know what I'm saying?
The
But this is
last.
unfuckable. Yeah.
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 Ah,
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that
Yeah.
before. The
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah.
What happened before is it.
Yeah.
That is so any thoughts.
Yeah.
So uh you also once said you don't have to believe thoughts because they're just
Yeah.
meaningless.
Yeah.
But
Even
then
belief is a thought.
even belief, yeah. But it's like you, like who is the like if a belief appears to happen, isn't that just what appears to be happening? It doesn't matter, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just another belief, though, what you just said.
Oh.
It's trying to land somewhere. It has nowhere to land.
No,
No. Yeah.
there's nowhere to land.
Yeah. Think of me as a black hole that everything that you say will just go.
Yeah.
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 So it just plays. So then the dream just dreams, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah. You can
Not
even
even
call it
that.
that. It's just,
Can't even
yeah.
call it that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's it really is like talking about nothing.
Yeah. It
Right?
is. It is. It's like you know what? You're like, oh, Emerson, I have to book because I had this dream that there was a person. And I'm like, well, does that exist now?
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
So wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wake up from words, man. All words are dreams. Even a person is a dream, right? The awake is not you, it's just awakeness. There's no do you wake up because it's just another thought, right? But there's this awake now, meaning that when you wake up from a dream, you don't even know what you are. You just see that everything that you think is complete illusion. It's a dream.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So there's this isness at this very moment that, you know what I'm saying, that can't be tampered with. It's like this infinite hum. It's
Hmm.
very subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's just it's like shifting
Yeah.
almost. Like
Yeah.
like coming in and out,
Yeah.
but even that isn't
That's just a
right.
thought trying to capture something that is. Yeah.
That's so interesting. It's like you can't capture something that is even that doesn't make sense to me anymore. That statement
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
just
There
came
you go.
out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who does that even
Yeah. Yeah.
who even said that?
It's actually,
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah. Now you're catching yourself.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's almost speechless, right? It's like, what is there to say?
Yeah. But I suppose that is the whatever. That is I was gonna say who said that again. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like that is that is the game of it though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
Yeah. Yeah.
So like when you go to the I don't know, the checkout aisle in the supermarket,
Yeah.
that you know, it there's a story that's happening, but it's not even it doesn't even make sense. It's
Yeah.
not happening
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or not happening either.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you even unlabel all of that, right? What is it really? It's like a dream sequence.
there are it there's nothing you could say about it,
No,
really.
no. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of the one you did with the emptiness embodied guy.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
let I because I used to follow him
yeah,
years ago.
yeah,
That was funny to see him.
yeah,
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 yeah. It tries to trick you because like there can be these like trippy experiences,
yeah, yeah. Of course, yeah.
but actually like the whole thing is you could say a trippy not experience, not even that.
Not even that.
It's like trippy and not trippy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what? Were you ever a psychedelics guy?
Yeah, I was just actually talking to the psychedelic mom.
A psychedelic mom? Oh, I don't never heard of that. A
She
YouTuber?
has a popular podcast. Yeah,
Oh,
she just um she just met the final boss, which is not me, which is basically Stillness, and she was like, "Oh my goodness!" Right? She was like, "Yeah," she was just
it.
yeah. We spent a couple of hours talking. This is just right before you, and she's done everything. You know what I'm saying? She actually helps people, what do bufo or kind of like that kind of stuff, right? So
Bu-
DMT, yeah,
DMT, is that Bufo?
yeah.
Oh,
this
DM.
is this is DMT right now.
Yeah,
This is the death of the ego. This is the 5-meo.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
psychedelics?
It doesn't exactly. It doesn't even even like so. Yeah, like without the labels, that even isn't even
Yeah, it's just is.
what 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 was just said doesn't even make sense.
No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. So it tries to land
Yeah.
somewhere, tries to find like a reality, right? Like, how about this? How about psychedelics? How about this? Like like um the psychedelic mom basically said, we can't even talk about this. I'm like, yep,
Yeah.
yeah. Where's the suffering?
No.
Uh,
This is not even not. This is
yeah, this is not suffering or not suffering.
not suffering.
Yeah, yeah. It just is.
And the what tries to land somewhere is in like again like it's like well how like what are we even talking about? This is the question, like what are we even talking about?
It becomes a moot point, right? Everything that we're talking about is just no argument. It's like, oh,
No.
no.
When you talk about when you talk about it doesn't matter, but when you talk about uh the stillness,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I can't really talk about it, but let's just call it
right?
stillness. Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. The stillness, because the reason that word was there, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah.
Um, that boy, it really just keeps on going, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
It never
it's yeah, yeah. But it's all irrelevant. It's all like BS, right? It's like it always
word
tries to make a
vomit.
case of reality. Yeah, it's word salad, word vomit, basically, right? It's just like, yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
but we're just to continue word vomiting, I guess. Like 'cause
Yeah.
it doesn't stop. Is um
Until it doesn't matter anymore because you'll see that it's all vomit, right? So, it's like,
it
you
is
just
it is all vomit. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah. This stillness that there's sometimes this sense of like, oh, like there's the stillness,
yeah.
then there's this peace, but then it's seen like, well, that is all just more word vomit.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's why. Like,
That's the
don't
thing.
hold on.
Like,
I always say this, don't believe in anything that I say, right? Because it's just words, right? So there's something here that's unbelievable, and it does not require belief or disbelief. It does not even require doubt. It's here.
yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
The empty has
the,
landed, and it there's nothing else can land basically, right? Because it's just
Yeah.
it
Anything we
doesn't have a
say.
bottomless. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, because I was gonna say even like I was gonna say there's no such thing as not a non-belief,
yep,
but like
because it's also a
like
belief.
that's a belief too. That
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Again,
not even
we
a belief. It's
yeah,
just words.
we're it's funny, right? Because yeah, we're just really seeking in words, right? The word seeking a word, seeking in concepts, basically, right? So because
Hmm.
when I usually ask what people are looking for, they have no idea. So guess what? This is no idea.
No, it's no idea.
Yeah.
No,
So no idea is looking for no idea, thinking that it's an idea.
no idea is looking for no idea, thinking that it's an idea.
When it's already no idea.
Yeah, that's the unknowableness.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
See, even this doesn't make sense anymore. Unknowable.
I know it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah. Yeah.
I know, and it's kind of like, well, if if we're talking about it, oh, here's the cat,
Hello, kitty cat.
Sebastian,
Yeah,
a
Sebastian,
different one.
the most enlightened in this room.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
The most enlightened. Even that doesn't make sense
Yeah.
to
It
me
doesn't make
anymore.
sense. Hello. Hello,
Hello.
awakened one. Because
Yeah,
for awake for awaking enlightenment, there has to be a duality, right? So words does not make sense anymore. Yeah.
no,
No.
no. But the and duality doesn't even make sense anymore.
Does non-duality make sense?
No,
There you go. Yeah.
that's so interesting.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
It's trippy because there was this like I came in here with this feeling of like, oh, I came in here of like I uh I'm missing something or I lost something but it's like the whole time I knew I wasn't, but the whole thing was just made up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I knew I was the whole time I knew I wasn't. That whole statement doesn't make sense.
What?
What? Yeah, and that's the mind fuck part, right?
It is.
Is
Yeah.
because it's like you never lost it
No.
or had it.
How?
How?
How? Yeah.
Yeah.
When there's no how.
No, there
Yeah.
is no how.
Yeah.
There there is no spoon,
No.
as they say in the Matrix. But they don't do the other part. There isn't not a spoon.
Yeah. Yeah. And
They,
that's the thing with and that's the thing with a lot of teaching speaking about this is just it's caught up. It thinks it landed.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no landing.
uh, what you said about to the non the emptiness embodied guy got me
Yeah.
too, where you said you pointed out the Tony Parsons nothing being everything is also not is just complete bullshit too. Although I watched his video for the first time the other day. I
Yeah.
hadn't seen
Yeah.
him before, and it's so compelling
It
as a
is. It is.
story
Yeah.
because it sounds like this. It sounds very magical.
Yeah. Again, it becomes
Like
it becomes another belief system. Much love to Tony, but it just becomes another belief system, right? So
yeah, he seems like a great guy.
yeah. Yeah.
Even that, yeah,
Maybe that's just
yeah,
a story.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like this whole thing is a story that's not even a story.
Oh, we have to call it
Or not
something. Yeah.
call it something.
Yeah.
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 Have you ever thought about calling it like something like really not super not spiritual sounding like spaghetti, and
Well,
then
then
just to kind of make a point?
it will become another thing. They're like, you know what? Um, you know what? I love being so underground and almost like rogue, right? Because um, they think they're getting something in the next, but it's just like a big slap, right? It's like it's it's already
It's already.
They think they're coming into concepts or no concepts, but even no concept is a concept. They think they're coming into kind of like speaking or teaching, but speaking or teaching or no teaching is still a teaching, right? So it's almost kind of like, walking into a void, and you just don't know anything anymore.
Yeah. Even the thing about like,
And yet there's
there's
nothing really special about this, yeah.
yeah, yeah, no.
It's just
There's
a trickster. Yeah. It's like a
well,
rebel. Yeah.
because the whole like there's no time
Yeah.
thing.
Hmm.
It it used to feel really helpful, but then even now it's like time, no time. I don't even know what that
Yeah. Yeah.
means.
Yeah. You're like a child again. You know what I'm saying? That it doesn't matter. Yeah. It's innocence
No.
all over again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That never
It's
left.
like
Yeah.
it's like a play.
It is. Yeah.
Not even I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Exactly. Don't you love this pure nonsense?
Yeah. There's a kind of a yeah. That's something interesting. Like people say like, well, what's the point of life? Like maybe it's like
Yeah.
enjoyment of it, but
Yeah.
like even that is doesn't
Yeah.
that is a cock block too, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. Or a
But
or
that's
a,
a
or a Karen, like, for ladies, I call it the ultimate Karen. They're like, oh my goodness, that's true. There's something missing. Where's the where's the manager?
yeah,
Yeah.
there has to be something, but
Yeah.
there doesn't. There doesn't have to be or not have to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
All just words.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Well,
that's so cool.
wow.
But it's like not even wow, is
Yeah.
it?
Well, that's just the word. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and the whole like death of the ego thing is
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
not even a thing or
What's
not a
between
thing.
ego and no ego?
What's
It
between
Because it
ego and
implies
no
that
ego?
there's an ego that needs to die, right? So it reinforces that there's an ego.
It
Yeah.
between ego
And no
and
ego.
no ego.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Because like no ego suggests there could be,
Yeah.
or ego suggests there might not be.
Yeah.
So it suggests there is something that might be or
Yeah.
not be.
Yeah.
All right. What's between that is just nothing. It's just
Yeah.
words, not
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
ego, no ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like there's the temptation to say like, oh, there's just this, but even that is becoming
I'm sick and tired
an,
of saying just this.
an idea.
Yeah. And I don't know if you went to my last meeting. I just kind of like went off. I'm like, I'm sick and tired of saying this.
I saw the recording of that of the like
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, because
but
it just becomes another belief system. There's a new church of this now. And I have this book called This. Should I release it? But I don't take anything that I do seriously, right? So it doesn't matter. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, even you could even take it seriously and it doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Is
Again, we're
that
just
just
using
a
words.
thought?
Yeah. I'm just telling you a story. But it's a
Yeah,
story. Yeah. It's a story. So it's not like a reality or some sort, because that's just another story.
yeah. That
Yeah.
there's a reality is a story.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. There's a reality.
I have no idea. Yeah.
I have no idea either. In you know, I'm just gonna talk in story because that's all we can do,
That's okay.
right?
That's okay. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
And there's this trap now thinking that, you know what, there is no me. That's just another belief.
you're right.
Yeah. What's a me
What's
or
between
no
them?
me? Yeah. What's between
Just
them?
this,
Yeah.
yeah. So whatever, you can
Yeah.
just do
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
So you don't
Well,
have
I
to
mean, you
pretend that
can't
you're
even
in.
do it.
So yeah, you don't have to pretend that you're no me, Woodley anymore. You don't have to talk like there's no me.
Yeah,
because
no, it doesn't. It
because that's
literally
just
doesn't
another
matter.
belief. Yeah.
It's just
You
it's
don't have to add. You don't have to add in your videos to saying that, you know what, but there's no one. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah.
no
Yeah.
because it's just like a it's the merry-go-round or what was your example? Oh, the Tesla. Is it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
super.
Yeah.
um, yeah. time the time is weird because time
What's
doesn't
between
seem to
time and timeless?
pass. That they're just words.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So past is just a word, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. How,
Um,
how are you feeling about?
memory doesn't even appear. Memory is not even a thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny, right? Because one of those things that people kind of like, oh my goodness, there's no memories.
No,
No.
I'm feeling. I guess I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm feeling clear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um, I'm having that sensation of like the body being weightless, which we
yeah,
talked about.
yeah,
I'm having that's not even,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm glad that you're
I don't know what
catching
I'm
now. You're
talking
like,
about.
yeah,
Yeah. But so what is even tricking what when we talk about there being a trickster?
that's just a
Like
story again. There's no trickster. What
there's
trickster?
no tricks, there's no
Yeah.
trickster.
It appears that there's a trickster, but that's just another story. So that's how good the trick is.
It appears that there's a trickster.
But
That's
there's
just
really no
another story.
trickster. It's just another story. Yeah.
That's just
That's the
another
trick.
story. What's
Yeah.
between trick and no trick? What's between
Yeah.
trick and no trick?
Yeah.
So there is no like there's no non-duality, there's no duality,
Yeah.
there's
I,
not
I
even
always say
not
this,
that.
but
There's
you
just
you will appreciate that. I always say this in my meetings. It's so mind blowing that there's no mind.
it is mind-blowing that there's no mind. There's no mind and there's no I mean there's yeah. The no birth, no death thing is also a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Alpha and
That's not
Omega.
even
Yeah.
alpha and omega. Yeah. Wow. So there's just this. What I don't even know what this is.
Yeah.
Nah, see, even I don't want to say that anymore. Who said that? Yeah.
It's so funny, right? Because what we're talking is so incoherent, but yet it's very clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's clarity here that you can't say in words, isn't it?
No, you can't say it
Yeah.
in words.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It, there's like yeah, like an amusement,
Yeah.
like the innocence amusement of like
Yeah.
that it just keeps going and trying to
Yeah.
grasp it. There's just there's nothing to grasp.
Yeah.
Even there's not even that. I mean, yeah. See now, see now I see what you're talking about because it's
Yeah.
like there's like I don't even know how I would even talk about this.
Yeah.
You know,
At least
but
there's
so
full admission. Like, I have no idea how to talk about this, but here it goes. You know?
exactly. Well, the talking seems to happen. It doesn't even seem to happen either.
No. Yeah.
No. Whoa, that's so strange. Yeah. So there isn't even anything. So there's nowhere to go for sure. That's a thought, and there's
Yeah.
nowhere not to go.
Yeah.
That's a thought too.
Yeah.
They're all just words.
Yeah.
Word salad.
It is. Yeah.
Not even because like they're sounds. The
Yeah.
sounds is not even a
Yeah. I love watching you just trying to like
grasp it.
yeah. It's like there's not
Yeah,
even no grasping this. I'm like, oh, not even that. Oh, not even that. It's like you're self-correcting that there's no self.
yeah.
Yeah.
But and I could ask like there's a frustration of like, well, why do I even do that? But that doesn't even make sense either.
Yeah. Yeah.
This I got kind of caught up with the whole God thing earlier too.
Yeah.
I was like, is there a God? Is there no not a God? And
What's
then
between
because
God and
I'm
no God?
they're just words.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
yeah. Because I was talking to someone who she's like, I resonate with all that non-duality stuff, except for the part where you say there's just God or no God. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I'm like, why is that so? What does it even mean? It's special.
yeah, yeah.
God is special. Yeah,
It's
he was saying like
because
God is so special to me, and I'm like, what does that even mean?
yeah. Well, it's
Because
just the character is a belief. You know what I'm saying? And it's a belief. Even no belief is a belief, right? So someone will also say, well, you know what? He's talking too much about stillness, which is just talking about whatever. But yeah, so without belief or no belief, what is there?
without belief or no belief, I mean, they're just words. There's
Yeah,
just this. I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Not even. Yeah, I feel like there's just going in circles. It's like
yeah,
there's
yeah,
just this.
yeah.
There's not even that.
It's a
Like,
loop. It's a loop,
it's
right? The
like
words just go in a loop. You know what I'm saying? We have to call it loop, but it's I don't know what to call it else, right? So what
yeah.
else to call it?
But even the inquiry goes in a circle.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
It, so yeah, it doesn't matter what's said. It just kind of
yeah.
yeah. So what do we talk about? I don't know anything. We don't talk about anything, do we? No,
No.
no. I love this story that you tell. I hear that you tell the story in a bunch of your videos about like going to your or like at some point when you this was seen or whatever,
Yeah.
uh, you were like alone in a house, right? Is that right? And you were like walking around, like losing it, like losing everything, like oh no.
Beliefs, ideas, thoughts, words. I'm like, because it was so, I'm like, wait a second. It's like, there was not even awareness anymore. It just went direct. I'm like, oh, shoot, beliefs, words, all that kind of stuff, right? Um, and the hardest one to lose was because I've been religious believer, like I was
Mhm.
Roman Catholic and I became atheist and I became agnostic. Then I became into like, divinity and awareness and self and aware, all that kind of capitalized thing. And when I saw that belief just slip out, I was like, no, it was just up like, oh. And at the same time, everything became what I can't talk about.
Yeah, no, we can't
Yeah.
talk about it at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
and it's
beautiful
it's
story, though.
and it's absolutely enough. Kind of like what that guy Don, right?
Mhm.
Another young guy, right? So, um, yeah,
I remember I watched one of yours recently where you were saying like, "God damn it!" Like everyone, like all these young people
how old are you again?
get 32.
God damn it! All these young people. That's my
Exactly. It's some of them. Someone was really, or emptiness embodies that he was 17 when he started
yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah.
but not even. I don't know.
When I
It's
was
just
17, I was finding ways to get alcohol.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was I was using my cousin's ID to get into clubs. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny, right? He would give his ID and it would pass it to me. So I would show up with the same ID for my cousin. That's what I was doing when I was 17.
As the it's the weirdest thing, right? Because there's
But
that
there's no
whole
time
story
to, yeah.
just appearing right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You know what? When there's this, again,
Uh,
this is just a story when there's like a settling in, so to speak, that it's all empty, but it's full, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Words, 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 words and emptiness, whatever. And then there's just an
yeah.
easiness because I don't have to perform that. Like there's no one here.
No, it doesn't make a
Yeah, yeah. It
difference.
doesn't matter. Yeah. It's just whatever. I don't have to keep on saying, but for no one. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so clear.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying, right? It's not a landing, it's not a belief, right? It's like it's just whatever. And I don't have to say this and this is also this. It doesn't matter. Words.
Right. Because it's
Yeah.
like if you say this is a story, this is not a
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Between the story, not a story.
Yeah. 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 It's just whatever. Yeah. There's an easiness. There's freedom
Mm.
to talk normally again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just talk normally again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whatever that means. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
and I
So
think
here we
and
go.
I think it's way clearer than getting stuck in jargon and
Mhm.
in dogma and it's like repeating what
Yeah.
what Tony Parsons parroting that it's like a cheap imitation. Would you rather have authenticity or a cheap imitation of someone that there's no one
Authenticity.
authenticity?
Authenticity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Much love to all the speakers, saying it's just what is, there's no whatever, it's just a part of this, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in this story, it's so good to just be like,
Just,
just this,
just,
yeah,
just this. Yeah. The story's just being told.
yeah.
So
And
yeah,
that's the
the
story
story.
again. It doesn't matter too,
It doesn't
it's
matter.
like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
What
Yep.
a relief, huh?
Yeah. It's such a relief to not have to understand or
Yeah,
say or express
yeah,
even.
yeah.
Yeah. I loved in the emptiness embodied when you were talking about how you're saying like you get all these spiritual teachers and coaches, and actually I was like thinking of doing that. I could
Yeah.
potentially, but then maybe I guess I will. But then like you're like, if I end up working at McDonald's, I'll just say like, would you like your fries with what was it,
Everything or
everything or
nothing.
everything or nothing.
It doesn't matter. Like I look at everything as already, right? So already enough, right? There's enoughness, right? It's like,
There's
um,
enoughness.
yeah,
Yeah. So like these the people don't even have to wake up because they're already there's not even awake or not awake is the
it
same.
doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah. It is what it is already. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The
And
disillusionment of that
there's
story.
and there's no carrots that's gonna like,
Not even
well,
that
Woodley,
story too.
if saying do this, if you have a contracted energy right now, it will drop away. That kind of thing. It's just all, yeah,
No, all
no,
bullshit.
all bullshit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, even the yeah. I was about to say like the disillusionment of like the spiritual story of like
yeah,
releasing all that stuff and
yeah,
or ascending or whatever is like
yeah,
it's really sad. But then I'm realizing, oh wow, that's even just
yeah.
bullshit.
There was even a time that I was like allergic to like all this spiritual stuff. Someone's making me a mala bead. I'm gonna fucking wear it because it looks nice for fashion. It's like
Nice. Was
super
it
cool, saying?
was it
But
was it one of your crew from your you said you do these meetings with spiritual people? I haven't
no,
been to
no,
one of those
it's
ones yet.
it's it's one of the it's from a friend, from Thailand, right? So she's making one and I'm like, I really like your mala bead. It's because I don't have any attachment that's spiritual or not spiritual, teacher or no teacher, speaker, no speaker. It's all bullshit, right? So and she goes, I'll make you one. I'm like, okay, I'll wear it. There was not even because it's just freedom. It's like I'm not trying to be spiritual or not spiritual. It just is. And um and I like the turquoise color. It's my favorite, one of my favorite colors. So it's nice. Yeah. It's
That's
just what it
beautiful.
is. Yeah.
It's turquoise.
It's
So you got
turquoise. Yeah. Yeah. With the
oh
red
nice.
tassel. So,
Uh-huh. Oh, is it the Rudrak? I think it's called
yeah,
Rudrak.
yeah. No, no,
The like ones that look kind of
I'm
you
not
know.
sure, but yeah. I used to have three mala beads and I used to be caught up in a story and everything. Would it
Yeah.
be so liberating just to use it for fashion?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's what it's
because
that's what it seems to
because
be.
because you know
You
what? To
know?
be honest with you, I was just really using it to make myself look more spiritual, which is fashion. That was just spiritually fashionable.
Yeah. Did you used to wear like only all white? Did you get into that whole
I
thing?
did,
That's like
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
Kundalini yoga
yeah. I
thing.
did, yeah. Um, Now I have like people kind of. I have
That's
like,
so
oh, I'm wearing
funny.
white. I didn't even know, but I don't care anymore. Too, but the other day I was wearing this shirt that said "Boom Pow." Like I don't know if you've seen that shirt. I have this like graphic shirts, And
Uh-huh.
it's okay
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
fashionable. It's okay to like what you like anymore, not to conform into what everybody else is doing, right? So it's like, you know, like non-duality has a starter pack. Usually it's a shirt like this, you know. If you look at a meme, right, non-duality starter pack.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
I
this
guess
because
the
I just like the shirt because I don't have to iron it. It's just on this wrinkle-free shirt,
Oh,
and
it
it's
is?
yeah, yeah,
Is it like this the like self-cooling? Is it cool?
yeah.
Or is
It's
it,
cool. It's perfect for summer. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like yeah, and
oh,
yeah, and it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just freedom all around. Freedom in thinking, not freedom in whatever, right? It already is, so it doesn't have to appear in any way, or it does not have to sound in any way. It doesn't even have to feel in any way, right? It already is. And if you're adhering to someone's prescription or description of what this should be, then that's kind of like fucked again, right? Because you're like, well, I have to be, you know, when I speak, I have to add that there's no one. Or when I have to the opposite, I have to be aware of awareness. Same practice. It just the practice just becomes words and languaging.
the whole thing is just
Yeah,
words and languaging.
it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
keep there's this like story of like of like I'm noticing like I'm like a broken record like repeating trying to
Yeah.
grasp it,
Yeah.
but there's just nothing to grasp.
Nothing to grasp. Yeah. It just keeps on flowing, right? It's like yeah, it's almost like you got stuck in a loop of thinking,
Mhm.
right? And then you kind of like looking for solutions and answers, but are there really any answers?
No, those are
No.
just thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah. Are
And
there
then
even
even that's just a
questions?
thought.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, there are no questions. There are questions.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't, and it's like because it is all just here, you could say, or not
Yeah.
here. It's not even.
See?
I don't know.
Yeah, speak it the way that you want. Doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah, it
doesn't
doesn't
matter because
matter.
if you say here or not here, it's the same.
You're not here. It's the same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
If you say for me or for no one, it's the same.
For me or for no one. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it's nothing or it's everything.
yeah, yeah,
It's all
yeah,
infinite. It's all
yeah.
the same.
You don't have to prove that there's no one because it's just an idea, or prove that there's
Yeah,
an enlightenment because that's just another idea, right?
yeah,
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 nothing to prove. You know, it there's just whatever.
yeah. Wow, that's so freeing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It's yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. I like the word infinite because it seems to kind of capture like
yeah. You can't think of
what
it really.
it captures that you can't capture it.
That's right. Yeah,
Like at least like from that like mathematical way of
yeah,
like thinking about it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
This is just
Yeah.
infiniteness, infiniting.
Mhm.
And the infinite expression of infinite is coming appearing as words called Woodley Brown.
Words called Woodley Brown.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the
Yeah.
infinite expression of the infinite appearing as whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it the illusion what was that thing you said that the illusion is that there's no illusion?
Yeah. The paradox is that there's
Yeah.
no paradox. The mystery is that
Paradox that the
there's no mystery.
mystery is that there's no mystery.
Yeah.
And yeah, and so that then the follow up was like, what is that? And it's like, I like that's the
I have no
mystery.
idea. Yeah.
Do you ever
so, so someone
yeah.
actually wrote me a letter. Goes, you know what? I come to you for information, Emerson, and then one day I heard you said that I really have no ideas what I'm talking about. They're like,
Hmm.
what a big letdown, but also how freeing.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
I don't even know
no,
who's talking.
no. Does anyone have any idea what they're talking about? They think they do.
but like but like that's the paradox again, is because like they don't think they do.
Yeah, yeah. They don't think they do too. Yeah, yeah. But they think they do, but you don't think they do. Yeah.
I don't know.
The paradox is
Those
there's no
words.
paradox.
Yeah. Yeah. do you ever find yourself talking about this stuff like out in public, like in like cafes and stuff?
Hell no.
Hell no. I got a bit of that the Messiah complex going for a while there, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh, whatever.
that's it too.
That's it too.
There's no difference from, me not talking about it or you talking about it or beside. It's all
It's all just words.
it's just words. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
And so it's all just words.
yeah,
Yeah, beautiful.
yeah,
It's like um, this, the sensation of like spaciousness. It's so,
yeah,
which is really interesting. It's
yeah.
interesting that people come up with the same words in a weird way.
Well,
Like people say like in consciousness, spaciousness, whatever, all
yeah,
these words, right?
yeah. It's just cheap imitation of words. When you can say kapow. That's my new
Kapow.
word. It's called kapow. Yeah.
It's called. Oh yeah, because you can't really grab onto kapow.
No, no, yeah.
Uh, I like
I
I
don't know.
like
I just came up with kapow right now. I don't know.
yeah, me too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga. Yeah. Yeah.
That's like. Were you a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
I did. I
fan?
did. Yeah. 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 Michelangelo is the best.
I
Yeah.
like him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
watch you know, uh, the old movies, the Teenage Ninja Mutant, with the what's his name? There was this Filipino guy. Remember in that movie?
Yeah, yeah. The guy, did he play?
Ernest. He was like a
I don't
martial
know.
arts guy.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I was too young to like know actors when I was
Yeah.
watching
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
I was born in '92, so I think I was
So
that come out
every
in the '80s.
Filipino kid wanted to be that guy because that was the coolest thing. Like imagine, growing up in that era and you see a Filipino guy, you're like, I want to be him, that kind of thing, right? So yeah.
Did you?
But
Did
but I
you?
was but I'm much older, so I was in the era of like Transformers and He-Man.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know He-Man. I don't know
Yeah.
He-Man.
By
I
the
know
power of
Transformers.
and I know and Thundercats. You know Thundercats?
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Thundercats, He-Man, Transformers, and then
Voltron.
Super Friends, Voltron.
Voltron was the best.
Voltron was good. Um, the old Spider-Man, the old
Uh-huh.
X-Men, the old Justice League, Super Friends, that
Hmm.
kind of thing. Saturday cartoons was the best.
Yeah, it was the best. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got the tail end of that.
yeah, that was the golden
That
era of TV.
of
Saturday
TV. Yeah,
cartoons. Yeah,
it was. Yeah, yeah, and I really enjoyed uh like fantasizing about. So I lived in New York City, and I really
yeah.
enjoyed like looking in the sewers and like thinking about the turtles being down there when I
Oh
was a
yeah,
kid.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
going to the sewers and is there a baby turtle that will turn into, Raffaello or something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get into anime after that, or
I
because
did.
I know
I
you like
like Ninja
Avatar?
Scrolls,
Uh,
Death Note, um,
Death Note, yeah.
um, but watch Ninja Scrolls. It's like an old Akira, the old
Akira
classics. Akira
Toriyama.
Toriyama, yeah, the old classics are great, right?
Mhm.
So we used to go to a Pacific Mall, which is kind of like an Asian store, and buy pirated DVDs and watch. Yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
they would come from Japan and then
Right, because it was
sometimes
before the
yeah
internet.
before the internet, right? So sometimes we would get like anime with no English subtitles, but we'll watch through it anyway, right? Because it's like I'm like, oh, we paid like $20 for this, so
Oh, did you actually learn some Japanese?
no, but I saw the emptiness of words.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And
it's true.
I always make that example, right? I'm like, this is like a silent movie with the wrong subtitles.
Is this?
You
Yeah,
get it? Yeah.
yeah.
This is a
It
silent
is.
movie and it has the wrong subtitles because the subtitles pretend that there's
No,
knowing, but there's no knowing
no.
or knowing or what I'm talking about. It can't be
No,
expressed in subtitles. This whatever is happening here.
it's not expressing anything that can be described
Yeah,
in words. I
yeah,
mean, because words are just describing
yeah.
words, which aren't even describing words.
No. The wisdom of Woodley.
Wisdom of Woodley. Yeah. I was like, what if I just like wrote that sentence some like and like put it on like a poster, like posters around like
Yeah.
New York City or something.
There you go. You can have your own Etsy and sell T-shirts with those words.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Bumper stickers would be kind of cool. Yeah, yeah. Um, are you driving or do you just are those just thoughts?
What's driving?
What's driving anyway? That's a bumper sticker. No, what's driving anyway? Although, yeah, but driving's pretty fun though.
Mm,
I like driving.
yeah.
I'm a fan of it.
Are you a race car driver?
No, no, but that does sound really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't this funny,
Oh.
right? We become instant kids when there's this emptiness, right?
There-
Things don't matter. We're talking about like Ninja Turtles and driving and
it's so
it's so
strange because
innocent. Yeah.
it's always been this way.
It's always been this way. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I remember as a kid, I remember uh, at some point like realizing that like everyone was taking things so seriously,
Yeah.
like,
A
taking the
lot
word
of
so
kids
seriously.
notice that actually, right? It's kind of like because here you are in this pristine innocence where everything can be, it doesn't have to be perfect, it can be irritating. Like summers used to be so long. I'll be like, and then my uncles would be like, you guys have to take a nap. I'm like, no. Oh, did you guys have to force naps when in the summer? And then like you just want to like bike around and all this kind of stuff, right? So there's this innocence as kids that I find myself in this story as a little kid again. It's just that's why I don't
Yeah.
take it anything seriously. It's like
No, there's nothing to take
yeah,
seriously. I
yeah.
mean, yeah,
I went to the dentist and basically the dentist goes, "What do you do for a living?" I'm like, "I'm a YouTube creator." He goes, "Aren't you too old for that?"
Oh, that's so sad. I feel
I
like, you
know.
know.
And I'm like, "Yep," smiling,
Yeah, but you're young at heart. So there you go. You
I don't
know,
even see age anymore, but
I don't even say age anymore either.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I was noticing that the other day, like all this, like, I don't know, it's just a game. It's
yeah,
like a game,
yeah.
not even that.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah. I mean, so I guess dentists take things really seriously.
Apparently, of
I guess
course.
apparently, yeah.
Well, but there's
They
probably some fun dentists and everything, right? So it's like they're just curious of what you do and like why are you smiling and everything. Yeah, they're like they come in there grumpy. What do you do for a living?
I give people laughing gas.
Yeah.
You could say.
Get